Welcome dear students. So today we'll continue with the same exercise that we were doing in the last class. Now all of you know that we're dealing with exercise 2b, and from that particular exercise I've covered already 2 questions for you. So we'll directly jump into question number 8. Okay, so the question says compute this particular thing. Okay, so if you pay attention here, we have, see, for example, if a to the power m is there, so this m is called exponent, or you can simply call it power, and this a is called base. Okay, so basically here in this 4 is my exponent and this entire fraction is my base. So here the base is minus 1 by 3, here also the base is minus 1 by 3, and here also the base is minus 1 by 3. So all the bases are same, isn't it? Okay, so from this same thing I have written here. So if you convert this division into multiplication, you know that this entire thing will get reversed, isn't it? So this by whole divided by 1 is there, isn't it? So it will turn upside down and you get 1 by, so this entire thing goes to the denominator. Alright, okay. Now if you see here carefully, this is your a. Consider this minus 1 by 3 as your a. So in that case this becomes a to the power 4 into 1 by a to the power, this entire thing is ai, so this a to the power 8, and into this is also your a, so this becomes a to the power 5. Okay, so a to the power, see here carefully, so you know that a to the power m into a to the power n will be a to the power m plus n, that is the powers will get added. So that's why 4 and 5 they are added, and since this is in the denominator, okay, since this is in the denominator, when it goes to the numerator, okay, when you divide, or whether in other words, if you take this to the numerator, this becomes, the power becomes minus 8 using this, isn't it? Okay, so using this becomes minus 8, so this minus 8 also gets attached to the power. Okay, so you get this much, 4 plus 5, this goes up, becomes minus 8. Okay, now simplify this, 4 plus 5 is 9, so 9 minus 8 is 1, isn't it? Okay, so 9 minus 8 is 1, so anything to the power 1 will be that number itself. So that's why your answer for this particular question will be minus 1 by 3. So you may pause the video and note down the solution. Let's have a look at next question. I am taking 11th question, which says compute this. Okay, so before doing or before proceeding, what you need to do here is you need to factorize each numbers. For example, when you factorize 27, you get 3 into 3 into 3, that is 3 cube. And similarly, when you factorize 64, you get 4 into 4 into 4, that is 4 cube. Now look at this third law. Okay, third law says that whenever there is outside another power, you need to multiply the powers, because you have mn, isn't it? So here we have got the power is 3 and outside the power is minus 2 by 3. So you need to multiply 3 and minus 2 by 3. Okay, so 3 into minus 2 by 3, and similarly in the denominator also 3 into minus 2 by 3. Now when you multiply, you see that this 3 and this 3 gets cancelled, this 3 and this 3 also gets cancelled. Okay, so in that case 3 and 3 gets cancelled, so in the power we have only minus 2, and here also we have only minus 2 in the power. Okay, now you know this negative power, using this law, when it goes up it becomes positive, and similarly this minus 2 goes to the denominator, becomes positive. So this can be written as 3 to the power minus 2 goes to the denominator and becomes 3 square, and 4 to the power minus 2 goes to the numerator and becomes 4 square. Okay, now 4 square means 16 and 3 square is 9, isn't it? So when you complete, or when you convert this into mixed fraction, you get this much. Alright, so pause the video and note down the solution. Let's have a look at this now. Now you need to compute this, right? So again, as usual, you need to first factorize the numbers. Okay, so 243, when you factorize it, you get 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So 5 threes you get. Okay, how many 3? Exactly 5 threes. Similarly, 32, when you factorize it, you get how many 2? You get 5 2. Now 3, when you multiply it 5 times, it means 3 to the power 5, and similarly 2, when you multiply it 5 times, it means 2 to the power 5. Now again apply the third law, so you need to multiply the powers. Okay, so 5 and 5 gets cancelled, here also 5 and 5 gets cancelled, so here only 2 is left in the power, so that's why we have got 3 square, but here we have got minus 2, isn't it? Okay, now when you convert this division into multiplication, you know this will be reversed, so you have to write 1 by 2 to the power minus 2. Okay, now when this, okay, so when you apply this, when it goes to the numerator, this 2 to the power minus 2 becomes 2 square, isn't it? So that's why 3 square is 3 into 3 and 2 square is 2 into 2. So this turns out to be exactly 36. So pause the video and note down the solution. Now let's have a look at this one. Okay, so you need to evaluate this. So before only I would like to say that this quantity will be equals to 1. Why? Because anything, as per this law, anything to the power 0 will always be equals to 1. So this will always be equals to 1. Okay, and minus 3 to the power 4 means multiply minus 3 4 times. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so you know that this is 1, so that's why I have written 1. Okay, minus 2 to the power 5 means multiply minus 2 5 times. Okay, divided by, now 64, when you factorize it, you get 2 to the power 6. Okay, outside you have got the power to be 2 by 3. Okay, so minus into minus is minus, I'm sorry, plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into minus is plus. So when you multiply all the sign within this bracket, you get plus, and you have got 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, isn't it? So that is 3 to the power 4. Okay, now pay attention here carefully. Now minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, isn't it? So within this bracket you get minus. Okay, but outside also you have got minus, isn't it? So minus into whatever you get inside, that is negative, isn't it? You get minus, so minus into minus becomes plus. So that's why I have written plus here. So exactly how many 2's are there? There are 5 2's, so that's why 2 to the power 5 is written. Divided by, so same thing is written, but here I have applied again this law where you need to multiply the powers. So that's why 6 into 2 by 3 is written in the power. Okay, so again 3 and 6 gets cancelled, so exactly you will get 2. So 2 into 2 is 4. Okay, so that's how we got 4 here. Now 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 4. Okay, so actually this is 2 to the power 5 by 2 to the power 4, isn't it? So 2 to the power 4 when it goes up becomes minus 4. Let me repeat once again, 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 4. So when it goes to the numerator it becomes minus 4. Okay, if the base is same. So similarly here we have seen that the base is same, so that's why I have written minus 4 here. Now 3 to the power 4 is 3 to the power 4 itself, plus 5 minus 1 is 5 minus 4 is 1. So in power you need not mention 1. Okay, so 3 to the power 4 means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 plus 2. So when you multiply 3 4 times you get 81. So 81 plus 2 is 83. So your answer for this particular question is 83. So you may pause the video and note down the solution. Okay, so let's take the last question for the day. Question says compute this. See, the rule is same. Okay, so I am not going to explain much. So 27, when you factorize it, you get 3 cube. 81, when you factorize it, you get 3 to the power 4. You have seen in the earlier question also. And similarly 16, when you factorize it, you get 2 to the power 4. Apply this law. Okay, so we will multiply the powers. So 3 into 2 by 3. Similarly here 4 into minus 1 by 4. Okay, and similarly the same happens in the denominator. So 4 and 4 gets cancelled. Here also 4 and 4 gets cancelled. Here 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So you get only 3 square divided by, so this here we get 4 and 4 gets cancelled and 3 to the power minus 1 is there. Similarly here 2 to the power minus 1 is there. So when you change this division into multiplication, this will turn upside down. So this will be written in the numerator and this 3 to the power minus 1 goes to the denominator. Now as per the rule, what you need to do is, so 3 square, now this goes up and becomes plus 1, isn't it? 3 square is there, this goes to the numerator and becomes plus 1, okay, into you have 2 to the power minus 1, okay. Now this is 2 plus 1 is 3, so that's why this is 3 cube into 2 to the power minus 1. Using this law, it is exactly half. Now this is how much 3 cube means, 3 into 3 into 3 divided by, we have got 2. So this is 27. 3 into 3 into 3 is 27 by 2. And when you convert this fraction into mixed fraction, you get 13 and half. So this is your answer for this particular question. So you may pause the video and note down the solution. Thank you very much.